I just got done crying. So literally I was in the shower and everything was like really bad because I was like feeling emotions. And then I got out of the shower, hence the wet hair. And then I was like, you know what? Everything's so unfortunate. So that's really swag. Anyway, so I'm doing really badly. So I decided, what should I do? Show it to the entire internet. Some life updates. I got a new phone. I feel really, really amazing with it, you know? But the camera's so good, I literally will use it and I feel, como se dice, hideous. And so that's really good for me. Sorry that last clip ended so abruptly. My mom came in and we started getting into a really bad fight and things got a little intense, but everything's okay now. Well, are they? I don't know. But not my problem. Why is my head in my mouth? Ow, I pulled my hair really hard. Anyway, what I was trying to say was I got a new phone because my mom and we weren't able to text or call. Fine by me, but you know, not fine by her.
So she was like, okay, we gotta go up there. We went up there and then the lady was like, you need a new phone and blah, 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 blah.
And it worked while we were in the store. Come to find out it wasn't working anymore. And then we had to go back up there today. And I was like, Mom, I can't go. I'm feeling too ugly because I was feeling really ugly. And I just didn't want to be seen in public. So then whatever, long story short, we got in a fight and then we ended up going. Normalize that. So I've been trying to film this video for a while, but I just keep getting too depressed. So the next clip is me cooking. Normalize getting depressed. Ignore the mannequin in the back. LOL. So, you know, not much has really been happening these past couple of days. I've just really been in bed, really sad and whatnot. And today I was like, okay, Christian, we gotta get back on that grind. But you know what I did do? I downloaded Tinder and I need all of you to download Tinder right now. It literally has given me so much serotonin. I'm obsessed with the validation and the attention that I'm getting. I'm literally eating it up. I'm sitting there like, I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm gonna put you on to Tinder. And I was never on it before because I was like, why? But then I was like, whatever, like YOLO. So I did it. Let me tell y'all, I ran out of people in my area. And I was on it for hours. I was like,
no, 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 yes, no, 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 yes, no, no, no.
Anyway, so today what we're gonna be making is some roasted cauliflower. And I hate when people say cauliflower. It's really annoying to me. I know Emma Chamberlain says it, so she's the only exception. So because I've been watching a lot of cooking shows, I want to be a cooking channel now. Not really, but literally I have to try it out. I have to try it out. It's gonna be so trashy. I know, it's gonna be a mess. But we're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it together. It's gonna be rough, but let's begin. We're making cauliflower! This angle is literally ass. Okay, so what you're gonna wanna do is preheat your oven to 400 degrees, and then you're gonna start chopping your cauliflower up. And literally, I filmed me doing this for so long for absolutely no reason. So, I don't know. And I'm struggling right here for absolutely no reason. Like, that's so freaking embarrassing. Like, it really isn't that hard. And look at me. I was literally trying to be so professional, but I just couldn't do it. Like, literally, I was struggling the entire time I was cutting it. It's so humiliating. Look at me. Look at me struggle. And the way that I cut the cauliflower was literally trash. Don't cut it like that. Like, literally, who cuts it like that? I'm so bad. Anyway. And then you're going to want to get a pan once they're all cut up into those ugly little pieces. And then you're going to put them on the pan. Maybe grease the pan. I didn't grease the pan. I don't know how to do anything. So maybe don't follow my footsteps. Even though this is a cooking tutorial. But it's not like you're going to even do it anyway. But if you do it, let me know. Anyway, so yeah, just do that. And then, I don't know. Okay, so after I chop up all my cauliflower and put it on a pan, I get a bowl and I start putting seasonings in it. And I'm going to let you know what seasonings I put into it. Salt. Garlic powder. Paprika. Onion powder, dill, crushed red pepper flakes, pepper. Once I have all my spices mixed together in this little bowl, I just stir them all together, whatever, with my finger. And then I add lemon juice to it. I put an amount. I don't know, just put however much you feel you'll like, you know? I'm not a chef or anything, so do whatever you want. Oh my God, I spilled it! I spilled it! Oh my God, I'm literally about to have a meltdown. Why?
Why did nothing ever work for me? Literally, oh my God, I don't understand. Like, literally, I just wanted to have the freaking season. I just wanted to do this video, but it's literally so stupid. And nothing's ever working out. Oh my God, it's literally so embarrassing for me. God! Anyway,
so then you're gonna take your cauliflower and then you're gonna just like put your seasoning stuff all over. Okay, so now you're just going to want to rub in all the seasoning all over the cauliflower and everything. I'm literally struggling throughout this entire video. It's so embarrassing. Oh my God. These camera angles, like, I don't know what else to do. We know I'm not a professional. Massage the cauliflower. You make the cauliflower feel like a man's buttocks, you know? When you just play with it a little too much, he gets a little uncomfortable because he's like, why are you fondling my cheeks? But you're like, your cheeks are fat for what? That was a complete disaster. See, y'all, I spilled it all over this friggin' towel. This has been a disaster. Literally, nobody's gonna wanna make this little recipe. If you make this recipe, let me know, let me know.
What? You were... why am I stuttering?
Okay, so then I put my cauliflower in the oven, and for about 15 to 20 minutes and like I flip it around like 10 minutes. And you don't even have to flip it. It might stick to the pan if, oh, I forgot to add oil. Oh my God, you need to put oil in there. Olive oil in the mixture. Oh, this is so embarrassing.
This is embarrassing.
I don't give a frig. Okay, so this is the cauliflower out of the oven and it looks like trash, but we're gonna ignore that. So I was trying to put my friggin' cauliflower in a bowl so I can eat it, and then a friggin' bug lands on the cauliflower, and I'm literally, why me? Why me? I don't, what did I do? Okay, so I put my cauliflower in a bowl and I'm gonna eat it, and we're gonna do a taste test. I've already eaten so many pieces, so it's not really a taste test, but it tastes like... So I filmed an explanation as to why I almost dropped out of school, and it was really crap, so I'm gonna do it again. So basically, I've been depressed for so long, literally for as long as I can remember, and school used to be my safe place. I used to love school. School was my everything, right? And then things just started getting really, really bad at school and here at home, everywhere, right? And I mean, things were always bad everywhere, but you know, school just wasn't the safe environment that it was anymore. I just stopped liking school and it just started to make me depressed. It was just another layer of depression that I just didn't want. It started at like near the end of sophomore year. So, you know, I just dealt with it junior year, whatever, but then junior year I got really, really bad and I ended up dropping out of public school and going to online school for the second half of junior year. And it was a real big mess, but then Corona hit, so whatever. And then senior year, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back. So I went back to public school. It was a mess. And I absolutely was not loving it. I was just so depressed and doing so terribly. And I just was barely doing my schoolwork. And then I started taking these meds and they made me so depressed, more depressed than I had been in like over a year. I hadn't been that bad. And I gained a bunch of weight, couldn't do my classes. I literally just failed 2 classes because I was just too sad, couldn't get out of bed, couldn't open my computer, couldn't do anything. So then this semester has been, you know, going, but school's just making me so sad, and I just thought, you know, the best option for me would be to drop out and just get a GED. And my parents are not about that. They were not supportive. They were like, this is actually a terrible choice. You're going to ruin your entire life. You're going to ruin your future. Blah, 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 blah. And they're already mad that I'm not going to college. So they were just like, blah, blah, blah. You're going to be a failure. I was like, eh. And then we ended up going and we went to talk to a counselor lady. Not the counselor that I don't like, because as y'all know, I hate one of the counselors at my school because she is a terrible human being. Anyway, it was another counselor and she was actually a really good person, really nice. She was like, you know, school is awful and I'm so sorry and everything, and I'm here to support what you want, but I think that you would be selling yourself short if you dropped out and got your GED. And I was like, I don't know. So we basically came up with the compromise. I'm gonna do 2 classes this 9 weeks and 2 classes the next 9 weeks. But personally, I really don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. I don't know. I really just don't care about school. I'm just over it. If I just end up failing out of high school, then okay, literally I don't care. I'll figure it out, you know, like, I don't know. Life is already just so terrible, so I wouldn't be surprised, you know. But I would like to state, oh my God, literally the lighting is awful. Anyway, I would like to state that I'm gonna keep working and I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna give up easily or anything, you know. I'm gonna work and, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen because life is literally so trash, but we'll see what happens, you know, so. Recently, I've been going along with this saying that says, not surprised, just disappointed, because a lot of things that have been happening recently, or that always happen, you know, I'm like, not surprised, just disappointed that this happened, you know, because, of course, this would happen, you know, like, of course something terrible is going on, you know, I didn't do anything, but of course something awful is just being handed to me. And that's just the usual, you know, every day I wake up and I'm like, this again? That's cool. But, you know, you just gotta keep going. Can't give up, because I have so much hope that maybe the next chapter of my life will be better, because so far every chapter has been really, really not that good. So maybe this next chapter will finally be a good one. So I've always had hope, and I've been holding on to hope for so long, and let's just hope that hope works, you know? I don't know. Anyway, so that's basically how I almost dropped out of school. My parents were like, I'm glad you made this decision, because if you didn't make this decision, then we would have had a lot to talk about. And I was like, okay. Hey everybody, so it's the next day. I know that that last clip was really depressing, but I think that it's really important that, you know, I talk about that and show that depression isn't, trendy or cute. You know, it's really hard, and dropping out of school isn't something that I really would want to do or anything. So I'm glad that I did come up with this decision with the counselor and everything, but you know, it's just not easy, and it's not like I'm being lazy or anything. It really isn't. I just couldn't. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just I could not get out of bed. I could not move, and I was stuck like that. I was barely doing anything. It was really I just choked on my spit. It was really, really hard. And I think it's important to talk about that. And if you're feeling like this, I'm so sorry. And the only advice that I have is you just have to force yourself to do something. I've just been forcing myself to shower, to do my schoolwork, to do this, to do that, because in time it'll get easier. And I've been forcing myself to do things that I enjoy, like making videos, talking to y'all and stuff like that. I was forcing myself at first, but then slowly things got easier and it was less of a force, you know? Now back to me. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok, or wherever, links down below. You should totally do it. You should totally do it. Give me validation on Instagram 100%, 100%. And if you want to book a cameo, please book a cameo. I love booking cameos. They're so fun. Nobody's booked one in a minute. Actually, somebody just booked one today. But I literally love making them for y'all. They're so fun. It's just so amazing to talk to y'all. And if you do make the cauliflower recipe, let me know. DM me. Post it on your Insta story. I'll repost it. Tweet at me something, you know. So I just want to see it. I just want to know. But you probably won't because it's kind of a mess. Why am I acting like the recipe is groundbreaking or something? It's just some cauliflower and some seasoning. It's getting weird. Anyway, so I love you all so much, and I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I had so much fun making it. I just love talking to y'all so much. I love you all so much. You deserve the world. You are so wanted. You are so needed. I am so glad and thankful for you. Glad and thankful. Glad that you're here, and I am thankful for you. LOL. I love you all so much. Bye-bye. Mwah! Ah! Hello?